Before this video begins, I just want to extend a massive apology to MrDeadfoxFalls, who I did this collaboration with. We filmed this absolutely ages ago, back in 0.90, before 1.0 was even released, but the clip sort of got sort of staved on my hard drive, and due to exams and revision and stuff like that leading up to it, I kind of forgot about editing and uploading this Let's Play, but thankfully the file is still on my hard drive, and I've edited it into this this montage that me and MrDeadfoxFalls did together. Once again, I extend my utmost apologies to him. You should really go check him out. His channel is in the description down below, and I want to thank him ever so much for showing me the ropes of Dark multiplayer, and thanking him basically for collaborating with me, because he is a really great guy. Once again, I'm ever so sorry, MrDeadfoxFalls, but here is the video. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. This time, in this video, it is not just any other Kerbal Space Program though. As you can probably tell with some of the extra windows and pop-ups on the screen, you can see that I am playing the Dark multiplayer mod. Yes, a couple of you have been requesting this, and so I have decided to do a collaboration with a subscriber by the known as MrDeadfoxFalls. I shall link his channel in the description down below. He's a really cool guy. He's shown me basically what the hell you need to do in this mod, because it can seem quite daunting at first, and we're basically just going to be mucking around in this mod for this episode. I'm guessing this is more of a KSP mod spotlight, so I'm probably going to do that. You guys have been asking for more of those, so I guess I'm going to do more of those. This is, if you're not aware, it does basically what it says on the tin. I'm just going to move my chat down here. It is a multiplayer mod for Kerbal Space Program. Now, in case you're not aware, Kerbal Space Program, as of filming this in 0.90, it doesn't have a multiplayer mode as such. All it has is this mod, but it spawns from the original mod called Kerbal Multiplayer, but that was just simply so riddled with bugs that it wasn't really worth playing. But now we have this one, which is somewhat better, even though it can be quite unstable at times. Basically, pardon me, the way that this is different to the normal mod is that it doesn't sync you with the other players. In case you're not aware, Kerbal Space Program has a time warp feature, so you don't have to sit through a voyage to the moon for like 6 hours. You can just time warp straight through to it, and it's happy days. Obviously, that presents some trouble for multiplayer though, because it means people would be in different places at once. So what this does is it basically gets you into your own sort of separate game, shall we say, of Kerbal Space Program relative to the other people in your server. And then once you're in a stable orbit and such, you can simply just press sync with someone who's furthest ahead in the future. You can see the time here. Me and MrDeadfox are currently synced in the same time. However, when MrDeadfox starts flying or what have you, and I'm still in the VAB here, or if I'm on the if I'm in the game rather, he will start to become further to me, further away from me, and so I'll have to sync to him in the future. And so yeah, compared to the old multiplayer, it is one hell of a lot more stable. However, there are still some hilarious little bugs, which I'm sure I will point out to you at some point on this on this mod spotlight, because it is kind of hilarious. And MrDeadfox has left the server. That could probably be my internet connection. Oh dear, this is going to be a brilliant video, I can tell already. Ooh, I'm getting a headache, that hurts. Ow. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. I wonder where he could have gone. Oh, he's in! He's syncing with the server. It's okay, he's back. It's okay. Problem has been solved. Hurrah. Right, we're ready to go. Okay, so as you can see, we are now on our tail, which is always rather annoying. Pitch down! Oh, Lord. But basically, we are now on the runway at the Space Center. As you can see, we have a crap ton of other crafts littering the debris. Now, these are all crafts from this public server that we're in. I don't know if you can see, but if I pop into the map view here, you can see we have other craft. We haven't landed this on the moon. This is just one from the server. So thank you to the server that's actually in here. I will zoom in on the chat so you can see the server that we're in. The Irzin public big KSP creative server. So to the admins of that, thanks very much for your hospitality on the server, because it's rather nice. I'm very pleased that you've given us your hospitality, good sirs or madams. And so as you can see, we have several bodies, I guess, several craft from various different attempts that me and MrDead have actually had a go at, and also various different attempts that the server admins have had a go with, or other members of the society here. So I'm just going to lift off, and I'm just going to do a brief flyby, because I need to get out of the safety bubble. In case you're not aware of what the safety bubble is, basically when you start... Oh shit, this isn't going well. Okay, cut throttle. Well, that clearly went well, and I've just littered the whole place with debris. So, oh, would you look at that? MrDead is about to... Oh, MrDead's left again. Oh dear. Revert flight. Okay, so take 2. We are on the runway. I'm just going to lift straight off here. I don't care if I really crash into that cockpit. We'll see what happens. I can't be travelling fast enough. Let's see what happens, shall we? Oh, okay, it does end up actually hurting quite a lot. It tore my wing off as well. That's going to get rather annoying, isn't it? Oh god. Okay, so we have revised the plane with some new landing gear so that it doesn't actually tip over. We're also just going to throttle down ever so slightly, just so that we can steer around this debris, I guess, and then use the rest of the runway for takeoff. So we don't fall over straight away, which is always a good idea. So while MrDead is at the tracking station and trying to figure out what he's doing, and while I take off, I just wanted to explain a little bit to you about how this mod works, because it's actually pretty clever. Basically what happens is everyone has their own game states, shall we say. So, as far as we're concerned, I'm in completely a separate game now. And look at that, we're flying straight away. Oh, okay. We're sort of... Okay, this isn't good. Good thing I put the landing gear down when I did. Oh, okay, that was an interesting little thing that happened there. Okay, so attempt number 3 at actually getting off the runway here. This isn't actually anything to do with the actual mod itself. It's more down to me just being stupid. Just completely stupid in the way that I'm sort of rushing this and trying to concentrate on talking while also trying to navigate the debris field that both me and MrDead have accumulated, which is pretty funny, I'm not going to lie. So we're just going to throttle to full here. Let's see if we can get off of the ground. Let's see if we can get off the ground here. And once we're flying, I will talk to you guys about how this mod works. Looks like we are trying to get some lift here. I don't know why we keep pitching down. Okay, so we went straight into the ground there. Oh my god, what's going on? Okay, so attempt number, I've officially lost count. I'm going to try and explain to you how this mod actually works, hopefully this time, rather than just crashing. So let's see if I can actually get out of here before I even commit myself to doing that. This time I've just changed all of the control surfaces. Me going wrong all like this at the moment is actually nothing to do with the mod. This is just my sheer incompetence with building on a strict timescale with Kerbal Space Program. Yep, don't let me build your projects, kid. And for some reason my control surfaces are still inverted. Well, this is odd. I have no idea what's happening here. Ah, there we go, it's just a graphical glitch. So we are actually up in the air now and flying. So while we're flying around, I just want to take a brief moment to explain how this mod actually works. Basically, it says that it thinks that you have your own separate game. So let's say Mr. Dead here and we're in the same server, however our game states are different. They're like two separate game interactions. And so you have a safety bubble when you launch to stop people from interacting and when they launch at the same time. It basically stops you from like two ships loading on the launch pad or the runway at the same time. And it basically means you cannot interact or see that person within like 500-meter radius of them, which basically stops loads of stupid things happening with regards to like ships upon ships and stuff like that, and it's just a nice gameplay tweak. However, it is a lot more stable than the original Kerbal multiplayer mod. As you can see here, I'm flying around with relative ease. Obviously, Mr. Dead is actually in the game now, actually, so we might be able to pay him a little visit. Let's go do that. Let's go. I believe this is his on the runway right now, the Idea Mark II, which is about 2.3 kilometers away. See if we can pull out of this dive here and go pay him a little visit. This is kind of looking sort of shady now. Come on, pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Okay, this isn't working. This isn't working. Cut throttle. Why have I... Okay, I have just relinquished controls, and I don't know what is going on. Okay, I have control back, but for some reason I've lost pitch. Well, this is a bug with Kerbal multiplayer, because I have no idea what happened there, but I just lost all pitch control of my vehicle. I genuinely do not know what happened there. Let's revert and let's see if we can actually play Mr. Dead a visit and see if we can fly alongside him. So once again, we're just going to throttle up just a tad, just to get around this piece of debris which is beginning to annoy me. Just as so we can... Oh, I got rid of the nav ball there for some reason. Don't want to be doing that. So yeah, like I say, this mod definitely isn't perfect. You will see if I actually do end up getting close to Mr. Dead here. You'll see just how broken some of the stuff is. Like, for example, when you're flying alongside, there is a lot of pop-in with regards to... there is a lot of pop-in. So let's see if I can find him here. Where is he? I think he's on top of the VAB. But if I try and fly in close, which is going to be hard in this craft. Come on. You can loop. You can loop it. I'm just going to pull out this dive real quick. But yeah, basically, if you come in really close, it doesn't matter what your internet connection is like, you will see a lot of rubber banding with regards to the model of this craft. And it's not the most visually pleasing mod in the entire world. But if you're trying to play Kerbal Space Program with friends, it's not only the only option really out there, it's the most stable, and I think it's probably the best as well, until obviously vanilla multiplayer comes along in the, I would say near future, but I don't want to commit anything, because obviously I do KSP news. That's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool look there. This thing turns like an absolute pig. Okay, so Mr. Dead is now actually showing off one of my... Oh my god! There's a Kerbal flying at the back of my thing! Off one of my... Oh my god! There's a Kerbal flying at the back of my thing! What happened there? What happened there? Okay, so I think that's another bug with Dark Multiplayer. Basically, when you go to spectate another player, what happens is, I'm guessing it goes from the point of view of a Kerbal that's sitting in an EVA seat, inside the craft. It's almost like an invisible EVA seat. And so when you stop spectating that person, there is a Kerbal that comes and just flies out the back of your craft. So yeah, Bob Kerman just decided to commit suicide there. I have no idea why. I'm tempted to ask Mr. Dead if he can see me here. Oh, he's just asked any bugs, so I'm just going to say a random Kerbal just shot out the back of my plane. I'm going to tell him as well. I'm going to say, and I keep losing my pitch controls. Okay, so yeah, there's a bunch of other features with regards to Dark multiplayer. Obviously there's a chat function which you've seen already. You can see in the top here what the different players are actually doing. You can obviously disconnect. This is basically like the menu screen, the status. If you click this little button here, it brings up this menu up here. Now this basically is a screenshot function. So if you click this button, you can upload a screenshot by clicking this, and that will take a photo of the screen that you have in front of you right at that time. And so it would look exactly like this screen that I have up here if I uploaded this screenshot, and then anyone else in the server can click on your name and they can show you a screenshot. So if I click on Mr. Dead's name here and bring the window across, you can see some of the screenshots. You can click to cycle through them, or at least you could. I think that just just clicking it actually just deletes the last one and replaces it with the new one. But you can see that it shares a screenshot of his screen, so you can see all the different awesome stuff. You can see the piece of debris in the background here that we've kept crashing into so many times before. And obviously just click on their name to get rid of it. Like I say, there's a chat function, debugs and stuff like that. There is certain crafts that you can go and spectate. I'm not quite sure how to spectate what at the moment. I'm still getting to grips with that, so if I just click on that to get rid of it. Let's see if I can try and find Mr. Deadfox here, because I want to be able to show you some actual in-game flying here. I don't quite know where he is. I'm going to ask him, and I'm going to see if I can come up to him. I haven't actually done taxiing in a plane before. This is actually pretty cool. I like taxiing in a plane. This is quite fun. I think he's on this probe here, but I'm not too certain. I'm going to drive up and pull up. This is a load of Mr. Deadfox's stuff here from our earlier attempt. That was his ship over there. I don't know if you saw the little thing pop up there. But we're basically here now, so I'm going to brake, and I'm going to wait for him here. So if I just brake and I put the parking brake on, I'll just type to him and say that I'm here. I am here now. Let's see what he says. So yeah, this is Dark multiplayer for Kerbal Space Program. It's a very good mod if you can get it working, and if you can actually have friends to play it that you can communicate via TeamSpeak. Or some form, even Skype even. If you could just communicate using that somehow, rather than just communicating like what me and Mr. Deadfox are doing right now, it can be a lot of fun because you can express a lot of the glitches and stuff like that. I wouldn't recommend doing what we're doing now with regards to like buggies and stuff, because buggies seem to ironically be the most buggy of all the different vehicles. Planes aren't quite as bad. But you still get a lot of rubber banding with regards to like the difference. Where is he? Oh, he's here. Are you front or back? Are you near the old capsule statue? Oh my god, I see him! Guys, can you see him moving? I see him moving. Okay, we're going to back up here, guys. We're going to have to do the world's longest U-turn. He's in this little capsule here, guys. So, I need to take off my brakes. I need to So this is Mr. Dead Fox over here. Oh, I need to throttle right back. We're going to head into that building if we're not careful. Need to brake. Okay, this is going to be interesting. There he goes, look! There he goes! Off he rolls. Off he rolls. Mr. Dead Fox, everybody. That is probably the worst demonstration of Kerbal multiplayer you will ever see in your whole lives, everybody, but I'm going to see if I can get a better one. I can't get past this area. Okay, I'm going to say roll to me. Roll! Roll to me. Come on, Dead Fox. Liz. Let's see if he gets the message. See if he comes over. Let's watch. This is him here. This is him in the... Oh! He's in a Kerbal! Look! You can see him here. He's jumping on me. This is Mr. Dead Fox, everybody. Being the Kerbal. You can see him walking around. Hey! Let's see if he replies. This is Mr. Dead Fox in this little Kerbal here. This might be a thumbnail. If I can actually capture it in time. There we go. That might be a thumbnail for the video. Basically, you can get Kerbals out on EVA on this mod as well. Let's see what he's doing here. What's he doing? Maybe I should get one of my Kerbals out. See if I can meet up with him here. What's he doing? I'm just watching. He says, "You shall not pass." I was going to put a shock face. Oh no. He's jumping. Oh, Mr. Dead Fox. I'm going to have to take my brakes off, dude. Ah! Run him over. Oh shit, brakes, 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 brake, 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 brake. Nailed that land. Nailed it. He's running after me. Off he goes. Right, I'm going to get one of my Kerbals out, see what we can do here. Okay, whoa, I'm actually inside the building here. I'm going to come over to him. Let's interact! Let's interact with him. Oh, this is so beautiful. This is a beautiful moment. This is a beautiful moment. Not only the fact that the plane's actually rolling backwards, also the fact that two Kerbals from two different computers are, albeit very buggy, but they're interacting. Look at them go. He is falling over, but it's okay. Let's roll. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Where's he gone? I want to be buddies with him. There he is. I'm like running in slow motion. I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, remember what I said about the mod being really unstable, even though it is the most stable out of all of them? Can you see why now? Oh, you gotta love this mod, just simply for the hilarious glitches. Okay, you're sinking into the floor. Mr. Dead Fox is sinking into the floor. And my plane's rolling backwards, which is always a good thing to happen. He says, "This is KSP. This is KSP. Yeah." I'm going to flash my lights at him. I'm going to ask him to flash his lights too. Flash your Kerbal's lights. I wonder if he can see this. I'm blinding you. Can he see the light? Can Kerbal see the light? They're immortal. Anyway, so let's see if we can get let's get close to him. Let's blind him. No, he hasn't got his lights on yet. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, Mr. Dead Fox. Maybe it just doesn't render lights. Like I say, this was sort of like a half mod spotlight, guys. More sort of like a collaboration to tell you to go check out Mr. Dead Fox's channel because he's a really cool guy. And also to you can see my lights. That's strange because I can't see his. But it was also more just to sort of muck around in dark multiplayer. And we may do some more videos on this in the future. Depends on what you guys think of this sort of stuff. If you want more of it, then do say in the comments down below. If you perhaps didn't like it, then please do say in the comments down below, because me and MrDeadfox know not to do any more of these. I'm going to say strange. I can't see yours. Yeah, like I say, this is Dark Multiplayer mod. It's in very early development still. It's a lot stabler than it used to be, but it's still very much a work in progress. The update only happens so many times per second, and that can get a little bit annoying at times. As you can see here, MrDeadfox here is currently just walking around, like rubber banding quite drastically, and I'm just gonna flash my lights at him. And the same goes for a lot of crafts, unless they're in orbit. It's usually worse around the Kerbal Space Center just because there's so many models, such as the buildings here, and so I just come up here, like all the different buildings and all the different textures to render. But when you're actually in orbit, or more importantly if you're in deep space, it's a lot easier because there's a lot less stuff to render, so there's a lot less information. Ooh! Oh my god, there's another Kerbal. He's got the Kerbal out of my thing. Here he is, look. Dun 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 dun. You can see this is like the epic meetup of the Kerbals here. He's got the other Kerbal out of my craft and into my into his consciousness, and he's just knocked me senseless. Oh, this is quite cool actually. I'm gonna run and chase him. This is like a moon jump. Run! Run, child! I wonder if the debug monitor works. There's Alt F12. I'm going to hack gravity. I'm going to see what that does. Let's press RCS. Let's see what happens. Oh, so okay, the debug menu doesn't actually work in Kerbal Multiplayer, which is a crying shame, I do have to admit. I think, yeah, Dark Multiplayer does have its own debug. So, debug game events. I don't know what that's done. Okay, I have no idea what I've just done, but it's decreased my frame rate quite a lot. I'm going to get rid of that before I do any more damage. I'm at 3 frames per second, bro. Help. Okay, so apparently MrDeadfox here is trying to clone Bill Bart Kerman. I'm not quite sure how he's done it. Oh my god! Oh my god, he's right here. I'm actually going to get rid of my lights. Look at this. This is like the Kerbal Fest. I don't know what he's done to my my craft over there, but that's a thumbnail shot there. Just all 4 Kerbals together. And he shared a screenshot, so let's check what the screenshot is. Let's have a look. Let's click to renew this new screenshot. Oh, it's awesome. All the Kerbals together in perfect harmony. I mean, that's a pretty awesome screenshot, to be fair. Lol, just got thumbnail image. Okay, so like I say, I'm gonna ask if he wants to call it in a sec. This is just such a cool mod. It's just so useless. It's so terrible that it's so good. It's so terrible and so good at the same time that it's just amazing in every single way. It's a great laugh to play with friends who have like TeamSpeak or Mumble. I don't have any of that personally, or even a Skype key is fine. I'm just going to run over to the plane here. Let's see if I can see what I can find. Is he following me? He's following me. Run! Run! I've got a stalker. I've got a stalker. Who have I got here? What Kerbal have I got? Bilbert! Which one are you? There's so many Bilberts. Quickly, Bilbert, you must run. Look at him following me. This is scary, but it's so cool at the same time. Look at him go. I'm like running in slow motion. This is honestly the most freaky thing I have ever experienced in my entire life. There's like an animationless Kerbal just chasing me with a blank expression, and I've just got to try and outrun it. This is not nice. Oh, he stopped. Sweet. Just gonna run away and then turn back around. Okay, it's gonna be seamless camera switching. You ready? That was seamless. Okay, so you can see his Bentley Speed 8 that he's got from Morex333. I believe Morex is a forum member who makes some pretty awesome craft, I'm not going to lie. So you can see here his Bentley Speed 8 driving towards us. Like I say, you can see just by the sheer joltiness, you can see just how bad the rubber banding is. But like I say, with buggies and stuff like that, and also the time that I'm actually recording this, it's not exactly the best. You can see the actual Bentley coming around the corner now. The update isn't exactly brilliant. But I think one way that they can make this mod actually a lot better is just simply by... oh, he's doing a jump. Look at that. It's pretty cool. I'm just going to hide the HUD here, see if you guys can see that, can't you? Here. That awesome Bentley. But yeah, basically, what it means is that... Oh, I think he's going to come and run me over. I'm going to play chicken with him. Flash the lights. Flash the light. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that was a bit of an entrance, wasn't it? Just destroying an entire fuel tower and been like, here he comes. Look, this is MrDeadfoxFalls about to run me over in a Bentley and crash the game due to the sheer amount of parts. Look at that swag there. Just rolling in, just giving absolutely... Jesus Christ, that was like a boss. Hashtag run over like a boss. It was roadkill. Now get your car. Ooh, I know what he means now. I know what he means. Okay, I'm going to have to revert my flight to Space Center. Okay, revert to Spaceplane Hangar. And I'm going to show you guys, as our grand finale, the little turtle that I made. Or as I call it, the Wendy House of Doom. Okay, the game crashed. How did I know that would happen? Okay, so I'm going to end the episode here, guys. In case you're wondering, this is the Dark Multiplayer mod. As I've said a lot of times before, I will leave a link to the actual the mod down below. It's quite complicated to install, but there are several tutorials on the actual forum page itself for you to follow. It's still very buggy, and I would definitely wait for the actual finished version of Kerbal Multiplayer if you're just planning on joining a server alone. But if you're going to be playing Kerbal Space Program with some friends, like you probably will be doing, then I do highly recommend this mod, because although it's buggy, I do think that it's rather fun. And I've definitely enjoyed my playtime with MrDeadfox. And speaking of MrDeadfox, you can find his channel in the description down below as well. He's a very cool guy. He's helped me out with a lot of this starting up Dark Multiplayer, because I knew nothing about this mod when I first started. He's taught me all the basics, and I couldn't be more thankful for him. And we may be seeing more videos with him in the future, either on Skype or continuing to do the sort of silent protagonist sort of look in this video. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. If you want to see more Dark Multiplayer, please do say in the comments down below. It may be kind of complicated to film, but we'll try our best if you guys really want to see it. But until next time, guys, my name is Bradders, his name is MrDeadfoxFalls, and we will see you in the next one. Peace out.